What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Mario Rules video. In today's video, it's a bit of a special one because it's a director ranking, and considering if you click on the video, you know which director it is. I'm going to be ranking all 12 of Wes Anderson's feature films, including 9 of his short films. I also, completing every Wes Anderson movie, I also watched all the short films I hadn't seen, because I'd seen, like, I'd obviously seen the Roald Dahl shorts, and I also saw Hotel Chevalier. But yeah, this is one that I've been thinking about, and it's kind of always been a little bit of a dream to do a director ranking, like just watching all of a director's movies. And to be honest, Wes Anderson's one of the easiest persons to do it with. I mean, most of his movies are quite easy to watch. So starting off, number 12, I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off at this point. It's The French Dispatch. This is not really controversial opinion, to be honest. And there are a lot of people that straight up, like, I've seen a lot of people online that just straight up hate this movie. I don't hate it, but I can see where they're going. This is pretentiousness at its finest. Maybe not pretentiousness, but it does have some pretentious moments. I have the DVD, by the way. It's one of 2 Wes Anderson movies I have on DVD, which is pretty cool. I just think it's pretty bizarre, to be honest, like, many aspects of it, and also, it's just, like, some random stuff, like, happens, like, it's like, what the frick? Also, the story is very hard to, grasp, and also, of course, is, separated into 3 different stories, which, I mean, is fine, I guess. I mean, not every movie that does that's bad, but, I mean, it's not, like, the most interesting way. I will have to say, though, this movie's different shots and cinematography are quite incredible. And the really saving grace of this movie is its second part or section. I don't really know. Section in the journal, The French Dispatch. That's actually really good. It's with Timothée Chalamet, Frances McDormand, and that's pretty much all the people. It's actually really good. I was nicely entertained by it. The other 2 are not as good. The first part is pretty, like, it's just kind of a slug to get through. I like Benicio del Toro and all that, but he just, like, he didn't really save it that much, to be honest. The third act was the third part. It was okay. There's nothing really special about it. It was kind of boring, to be honest. I mean, I just don't get people that give this, like, 5 stars. I mean, maybe I'm completely missing the objective here. I'm completely missing everything this movie's saying. Maybe that is. And unfortunately, I'll never know what this movie's saying, because I'm probably never going to rewatch this. It's just not, it's kind of a slug to get through many times. I really like this poster, though. Oh my gosh, the posters in this movie are really good. The directing's good. A lot of good aspects about it. But I think the mid and just straight up, like, not good kind of overweigh it. Like, it's so, like, oh my gosh, it's hard to understand. It's hard to comprehend. Maybe that was the goal, and maybe I just don't understand Wes Anderson. I mean, I've seen all his movies, but maybe I just don't. Maybe I just don't understand what this movie's trying to achieve. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, it's coming at number 12. I'm sorry. Coming in at number 11 is Moonrise Kingdom. Now, I do have to say, with a lot of these movies on this list, by the way, it's been quite a bit since I've seen Moonrise Kingdom. I'm not going to check right now how long it's actually been. Probably almost a year. I saw it back when it, like, came on Netflix, and I was like, oh, frick, Moonrise Kingdom, I know that movie's by Wes Anderson. And then I just watched it. Yeah, you know what? I kind of... It's an interesting movie. Again, I don't remember a lot from it, and it's kind of a reason. It's probably his most forgettable in his entire filmography. I mean, I can't think of another movie that is more forgettable. Number 1, it's sandwiched between Fantastic Mr. Fox and The Grand Budapest Hotel. I mean, dude, I don't even know what you do at that point. And also, just in general, there's not many memorable things about it that come to mind. Like, I couldn't tell you really a single scene. Maybe I could, but that's not important. I still think the style and directing is quite on top here. But unfortunately, I just find this movie to be a little bit... It's not boring in any way. It's actually kind of entertaining. But it just kind of like... I don't know, something about it. And I just kind of like all the other Wes Anderson movies better. That's put simply. Well, now we're getting to the top 10. So, I mean, it's not like the biggest reward, but congratulations to all the movies that make it here. Number 10 is Asteroid City. Now, this movie here, I don't think this is probably not a hot take. It probably has the most beautiful cinematography of any Wes Anderson movie. I don't really think that's a controversial pick. This movie is super cool with that. Now, with the whole argument that, oh, Wes Anderson's too pretentious now. He doesn't make movies like he used to. I mean, the characters. He doesn't focus on the characters no more. He focuses on the style. He focuses on that makes the scenes, man. He's not good anymore. He's washed. You know, you could kind of say that. I mean, at times you can kind of see it, and also like the whole always making a parody of himself, man. Don't watch him no more. It's kind of sad, you know. That's what I've actually heard people say that before. But, I mean, you know, I don't think he's making a parody of himself, necessarily. But I think he is going quite a bit with the style. And, I mean, this is not a bad era. This is 2020's era, to put it simply. It's not a bad era in this sense. I mean, even though French Dispatch and Asteroid City are on the lower spectrum of this list. It's not necessarily bad. Okay, let's talk about the movie, jeez. Yeah, this movie's pretty fine. It's not, like, crazy good. Some elements of it were really strange, like, at the start, where Edward Norton and, Jason Schwartzman, like, kiss on the lips. It's like, what the frick? Like, that just came out of completely nowhere. And then the end of the movie, this ending part where... I'm not gonna spoil it, because it's not, like, a twist or anything, but it's, like, you know, it's, like, the ending of the movie, and also, it was a little bit confusing to know, like, if they were actually, like, you know, in the play or if they were, like, talking. I think, like, all the scenes where Jason Schwartzman and Scarlett Johansson were talking, I think that was, like, the, you know, the actual human beings talking, and then, you know, and then they did the play. It's kind of they're doing a play instead of a movie. It is really odd, to be honest. Some straight up, like, bizarre elements of this movie. The alien is kind of funny, like, when he comes down. It's not a bad movie. I think it just gets a little bit, you know, it's a little bit odd at moments. Coming in number 9, I'm actually pretty surprised it made it this high. I was not expecting it. Bottle Rocket. Yeah, it made it over, like, 2 of his most recent movies and Moonrise Kingdom. Now, how could I put Bottle Rocket over some of his most polished works? Alright, how does that make sense? Well, I mean, Bottle Rocket is, of course, Wes Anderson's feature film debut. He made the short film Bottle Rocket before this, which we'll talk about eventually. You know, I kind of like Bottle Rocket. It's not like the greatest. It's not like amazing or in any way. But you gotta admit, it is kind of fun sometimes. It is a little bit boring. The pacing's kind of here, all over the place. I really do like Dignan, and I think his name is Anthony, Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson. The duo there is just insane. Probably, I actually don't remember a lot of duos except for Monsieur Gustave and Zero. So I'm not gonna say it's the best duo, but it's one of my favorite duos. Yeah, I like Bottle Rocket. It's just like, again, it's his first movie, so he's kind of like finding his grasp of style, you know? But I think overall it's not a bad movie. It's pretty good. The plot is kind of okay, but, you know, you kind of just have to enjoy it. Coming in next at number 8 is actually the movie that kind of just inspired this whole speedrun. It's The Darjeeling Limited. The Darjeeling Limited has a very interesting concept. About 3 brothers trying to when their dad dies, like they're on this train in India. It's really random, but it kind of started this whole speed run. To be honest with you, I didn't watch all of his movies. I watched maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4. I literally watched 5 of the 12. So I didn't watch all of his movies for the speedrun, but I just watched all the ones that I was missing, and then of course all the short films. Yeah, but I mean, this movie's pretty good. It's again, the pacing is really weird. But it's not the most entertaining thing in the world, is what I'm trying to say. But you know what, the movie's pretty good. It has some fun elements of it. Like some of the characters are pretty funny, and the music's good. Like when my dad was like watching in the background, he kept saying "good song" because it was a good song. And he also was laughing at some parts with it because this movie's actually pretty funny. But I feel like it kind of has a little bit of an identity crisis at times. Like it doesn't know if it wants to be a serious movie or just a straight up comedy. Yeah, but the Darjeeling Limited gets a Mari rules approval. It's pretty good. Um, Number 7 is Rushmore, his second feature film. Now I feel like this movie is a little bit more decisive, and with many people, you either really like this movie, you kind of like this movie, or you think it's overrated. Which all three opinions are valid in a sense. Again, it's been a while since I've seen this movie. It's definitely been at least a year. It kind of has like the Graduate sort of thing where like the minor. Well, I'm pretty sure Dustin Hoffman is not a minor in the Graduate. At least I don't think. But I know of course whoever Jason Schwartzman is, he's a minor. And he's trying to hit on the teacher. It's a little bit odd in that sense. I don't know why Wes Anderson would do that plot, but whatever. Yeah, Jason Schwartzman is actually pretty good in this movie, even if you don't like Max Fisher. That's his name. Even if you don't like Max Fisher, he's pretty good. And whoever the teacher was good. Bill Murray was also good. It was just surprising for his second feature film to have Ghostbusters, a movie star Bill Murray in your second movie is kind of crazy. Yeah, this movie's good. I'm not gonna like praise it in any way. I think it's good in this and in a sense. It's pretty nice. I don't know what to say, to be honest. It's been a while since I've seen it. Again, you can kind of tell that he's trying to get a grasp on his style and how he wants to do things. And number 6 is The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. I was a little bit skeptical coming into this. I was kind of expecting this to be pretty alright, but I actually enjoyed it a little bit more than I thought I would. I think that the acting is pretty good. Some like the underwater sea creatures, and especially like the tiger shark at the end. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, this is like prime. This is probably one of his most 2000s Wes Anderson. This is like straight 2000s Wes Anderson. I mean, it's you gotta respect it. Yeah, it's not bad to be honest. But I mean, well, no, it's actually good. I don't know why I said not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know what to say, to be honest. I think the acting's good. I just think like sometimes it like kind of just it kind of it's really hard to explain. I think Willem Dafoe was good. I mean, Willem Dafoe is really a standout in this movie. I was surprised by how just good he was. He was pretty funny. And I just think like that the overall plot could have been a little bit more developed. It was pretty okay, to be honest. At number 5, this is crazy considering that I put French Dispatch and Asteroid City at 10 and 12, but The Phoenician Scheme's in the top 5. Okay, hear me out. The Phoenician Scheme is miles more entertaining than Asteroid City and French Dispatch. Also, I've seen The Phoenician. The Phoenician Scheme is the only Wes Anderson movie that I've seen twice. That's really random, but I watched it in theaters, and then we went to the American Film Institute. We wanted to watch a movie, but it was kind of like all weird indie movies, and then Phoenician Scheme was there. It was like, okay, well, let's go watch that. Yeah, it's a fun time. Again, dude, it has been like at least a year since I've seen this movie, so maybe a year and a half. And also, I mean, the entire like thing with this whole ranking is that like you usually do rankings when he made a new movie, but he didn't make a new movie, so it's kind of like because the Phoenician came out like 1.5 years ago. But, you know, yeah, I just really enjoyed this movie for some reason. Benicio del Toro is so good in it. Same thing with Mia. I almost said Mia Goth, I'm pretty sure. Mia, I don't remember her name, but Michael Cera is also in this movie, which is pretty funny. Because, I mean, why was he not in more Wes Anderson movies, Wes? Like, come on, he's perfect for it. Yeah, the finishing game is pretty good though. It's pretty entertaining. At number 4, this might be a little bit of a controversial one too. I have Isle of Dogs. Now this one's kind of crazy considering for many people it's hit or miss. And again, these next 4 movies, it's been like at least a year since I've seen them. So Isle of Dogs, it's just a really good time. It's impossible. Look, some aspects of it are a little bit choppy. I will say it's also his last film before he went to his 2020s era of super style. But yeah, I like Isle of Dogs. It's really just it's a really fun movie, and you know it's impossible. It's kind of impossible not to at least enjoy it a little. Yeah, it really is just a fun time, you know. There's just not a lot to say. I'm sorry. Coming in at number 3, we're coming into the top 3. I got the Royal Tenenbaums, and also cool thing, I got this for my birthday. It's Margot and Richie from the movie. No dip Sherlock, but it's from the movie Royal Tenenbaums, and this is pretty funny. I wish that Funko would get the license back from Wes Anderson, because I would love to see some Wes Anderson Funko Pops. They might not sell well, but you know, maybe that's probably why, because you know, a lot of people just straight up don't know. There's a crazy glare from the camera, but it's pretty fun. Yeah, you know, this is pretty. It's incredible. I mean, what the frick do I have to say? It is absolutely incredible. This movie is just so much fun, dude. Oh my gosh, man. All the different things that happen, the acting, like Gwyneth Paltrow and Ben Stiller, the fact that they've not been in another Wes Anderson movie is criminal. Maybe they didn't want to. I actually don't know. And I know that Gene Hackman, like just straight up did not like how the production went. That's probably why he was not in another one of these movies. But still, undeniably, he was pretty good in the movie. Same with pretty much everybody else. It's a family drama. It's probably one of the best family dramas I've ever seen. If I can't think of any others off the top of my mind, so I'll actually say it's the best family drama I've ever seen. It's just so cool, man. It really is just so fun. And it's kind of like, it's just like, dude, how do you not have fun with this? I mean, it's so entertaining, so cool. And now we're going to number 2. It's the other Wes Anderson movie I have on DVD, The Grand Budapest Hotel. What a movie, man! Oh my gosh! Again, been like maybe 2 years since I've seen it. But dude, like this is probably his magnum opus. Even if it's not my favorite of his films, this is probably his magnum opus. Genuinely just befuddling stuff in this movie. Again, I was about to say that Dignan and Anthony were the best duo in Wes Anderson, because I really like their duo. But dude, Zero and Ray Fiennes, Monsieur Gustave, are just too freaking good, dude. They really are just so fun in this. They really are so cool. Yeah, this movie is just a wacky adventure, and I really, really am excited to watch it again someday, because, oh my gosh, dude, sometimes this movie just hits. I remember watching it with my dad, and he loved it. He might think of it as like a 10 out of 10 nowadays. I don't know. I haven't asked him about it in a while. But like just the production design, the characters, the different adventures, it's by far probably his most entertaining movie. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. I'm sorry. I mean, again, it's been a while. And then number 1, you kind of expected it. Once you saw Great Budapest Hotel, at number 2. It's Fantastic Mr. Fox. This was the first Wes Anderson movie I had ever seen, and it's magical. It really is magic. Straight magic on the screen. I mean, the fact that he gets better than Grand Budapest Hotel, one of the most fun movies I've ever seen, is genuinely insane. It's just so good, dude. It's so fun. It's so creative. It's so amazing, and probably the best Roald Dahl adaptation probably ever. I don't think there's any other Roald Dahl adaptations except for maybe Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that are as critically acclaimed as Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's just insanely good. Yeah, the animation is so good. I meant to say that for Isle of Dogs too. And dude, it's like dude, I don't even know what I say about it at this point, dude. It is so cool. And well, those are all his films ranked. Fun fact: Asteroid City is the only Wes Anderson movie I believe to date. Maybe it isn't actually. I don't know. I thought it won an Oscar. Maybe like it won an award like at the Golden Globes or something. I don't know. I swore that it won an Oscar. Maybe it didn't though. All right. So, but that is not it because you're getting the full package. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Unfortunately, my computer is malfunctioning. You're getting the full package here. You're also going to witness all of his short films ranked. Of course, this will be way more brief. This will be way more brief than This will be way more brief than of his feature films, of course. But still, but still, you're gonna get something cool. Sorry, I just need to get the list, man. This is really annoying. But yeah, I think it's really interesting just the amount of short films he's made. Because usually, I mean, directors, they start out with short films, you know, kind of maybe a little bit like Martin Scorsese. They kind of are like, oh, you know, maybe I'll make another one. Yeah, I think there was like one with Brad Pitt or something. But Wes Anderson just straight up made like a lot of, straight up made just like, I think, pretty sure nine whole short films, which is pretty cool, considering that he's I don't know. 33, come on, dude, I just want to get to the short films. Here we go. So again, I'm gonna make this brief because we're already cracking 20 minutes here. And number 9 is Bottle Rocket, the short. Yeah, this is his first project ever, and it's okay. I mean, it was kind of obvious that he wanted to make a full movie because so many things just don't make sense. I mean, they don't even show the heist at the bookstore. Like, buddy, did you have like a limit of time or something? I mean, hot darn. There's so many iconic scenes like the shooting scene and the scene where Dignan is getting mad at one of the dudes for like messing with the gun. It's pretty funny. It's pretty cool. It's just like it's certainly the worst of his short films. And number 8 is The Swan, which is the first on here of the 4 Roald Dahl shorts. Yeah, this is it's weird. To be honest, I'm pretty sure it's everybody's least favorite one of this Roald Dahl shorts thing. I wish I would have rewatched these. Maybe I should have. Because the last time I rewatched them was like 2 years ago. Maybe. Yeah, it's fun though. It's a good time. It's just a little bit odd. Number 7 is The Ratcatcher. I just don't remember a lot from this, and I don't remember liking it like a whole lot. I remember like being like, okay, it's cool, but it's not great. Number 6 is the Cousin Ben Troop screening. Yeah, I really saw everything. I mean, this is literally just an advertisement for Moonrise Kingdom, which is interesting, considering that, you know, this is not that bad. It's pretty cute. It's nice and quaint. You know, it's 1 minute long. You know, maybe I think it's 2 minutes long. But Edward Norton's in this movie, so it's a short film, man. Not in this movie. It's a short movie. Short. He's pretty good. I do have to admit, he's pretty good. He's pretty gosh darn good. Number 5 is another one with Jason Schwartzman. If I did say Edward Norton, hopefully I did say Edward Norton. I meant Jason Schwartzman if I said Edward Norton. Number 5 is Castillo Cavalcanti. By the way, if you want to watch all the short films except for you can find all of them on YouTube except for, of course, the Roald Dahl shorts. You have to get Netflix for that, which is probably pretty annoying for people that don't have Netflix and they want to watch all his movies. But just so maybe his short films are on Netflix. On YouTube, the Roald Dahl ones. I have no idea because I'm one of those dudes that has Netflix. Castillo Cavalcanti is a bit of an odd one. It's kind of cool and it's completely original. because most of these are like, you know, either advertisements. I guess Bottle Rocket's original, but this one's like completely original. There's not made into a movie. I guess like Prada, and I'm pretty sure Prada produced it, and it's very stylistic. It's pretty cool. But there's not really much else to say. Number 4 is Hotel Chevalier. I watched this one quite a bit ago, actually. I don't know why. And you know what? I actually, if you have not seen Darjeeling Limited yet and you're watching this, I actually do recommend to watch Hotel Chevalier before you watch Darjeeling Limited. Because it's actually, like, it's actually pretty, there's some references from Hotel Chevalier to Darjeeling Limited that you would completely miss if you didn't watch it. So yeah. Number 3 is Poison. I really like Poison. It's really fun. It has such a fun concept, and the acting in it's really good. So you know, it's nice. You know. Number 2. This is a weird one, and I know a lot of you have not seen it, but I really do recommend it. It is such a hidden gem. Do you like to read? That's not a question. It's actually the title of the short film. Do you like to read is basically just this guy, and he sits down, he has a bunch of books. But like, instead of like, and he's talking about, like, you know, he doesn't just talk about the books. Yeah, it's actually animated. It comes to life, and it becomes animated, and like, you see how the little like little things from the story, and it's actually really interesting to watch. And it's a lot of fun, to be honest. Number 1's A Wonderful Story of Honey Sugar. It was obvious, and it's kind of unfair. It's kind of like if a 5'4" guy played Victor Wembanyama in a 1v1 pickup basketball game. It's like, bro, like, yeah, I think that. Like, this movie, literally, I'm pretty sure the second longest short film that he's made is like 20 minutes shorter than Henry Sugar. It's by far his most ambitious short film, and you can really see it. Benedict Cumberbatch is really good. All those actors are really good, and it really does kind of mess with like the whole Wes Anderson cares about his style more than his characters, because he really does, like, you know, he really does focus on the characters quite a bit, surprisingly. Yeah, I really enjoyed this short film, and I actually rewatched it for this video, just like a re-jog my memory, and yeah, it's as amazing on rewatch. Well, that's it. Wes Anderson is probably one of the greatest directors of all time. That's an interesting take, if you really think about it. But he has just made so much greatness, and while some criticize him for, you know, never changing his style, and, you know, of course now he's like focusing more on his style than his characters, more style than substance. I think that he's in an interesting position right now, because he has his trilogy of the style of the characters. What's he gonna do next? Genuinely, that is an actually really that's a genuine question I have. What is he going to do next? I'll be in the theater to watch it if he makes another movie, because you never know, he might retire, but I think he's gonna make another one. Yeah, this has been a pretty fun speedrun. It's kind of disjointed. It's not like when I watch all the Star Wars movies. I meant to do a video on that, and then I did it. Sorry about that. But like, I didn't, because there's actually a lot of movies, because of course I went on a trip, so I was actually delayed quite a bit. I watched like 3 movies on a plane, and then I watched The Apartment. Yeah, so it took me a while to get this done, but I eventually did. And you know what? I'm happy I did it. It was a pretty fun time, and you never know, maybe I'll do another director ranking one day. But hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it, man. I really do. Or man or woman, I don't know. But yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to. Check out more of my videos if you want to. There's a lot of things you can do if you want to. Yeah, but this has been Mario Rules, and I will see you guys in the nearby future. Goodbye, everybody.